International.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of Metaverse TV's Claim the Fame, where three judges from SL Art Couture are looking to find the next designing talent on the Second Life grid. And we've got another great show for you lined up today. Last week's theme was Gothic and something a bit dark. This week is 20s. Think gangsters, suspenders, bowler hats, the stuff that you'll never find at the bottom of my closet. But maybe the suspenders you will. But anyways, we'll save that for another time. Let's waste no time and introduce our three judges. We have Miss Wicca Merlin, SL Actor CEO, and one of the finest models in Second Life. Hello, Wicca.
Good evening, Eddie.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you.
Good, good. Looking forward to this week?
Oh, yes, a lot. It's a very interesting theme, and I'm really very excited about how we will see those lightly vintage themes with a lightly gangster touch. For me, it has a nice touch, so I'm really excited.
Nice, nice. And the next judge couldn't be with us last week. We had guest judge Frolic Mills in her place, but we welcome back Arisia Ashmoot. Hello, Ari.
Hello, Eddie.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So did you go on a nice holiday somewhere?
Yes, I was spending a week in the middle of the woods in a small village.
Oh, nice. It's all right for some. So are you looking forward to coming back and seeing what the contestants are going to come up with today for the theme?
Yes, actually, yes. I want to see what they are doing this week. I was watching the past show in Metaverse TV website, and I am very excited about what they can do for this week.
Awesome. Alrighty, well, welcome back, Ari. And now we also have our male of the gang, the leader of the pack. We have Mr. Tatanka Kaligawa. Hello, Tatanka.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you this week?
I'm quite fine.
Really? Honestly? Not just a tad grumpy? Come on, you can say it.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I feel good.
Alrighty, good. So how are you feeling about this week? Are you looking forward? This week's theme's quite interesting, the 20s theme they're going to be going for, so are you looking forward to this?
I do. So we see maybe some other gangsters beside you today.
Yeah, exactly. There we are. I've got my my gangster buddies with me. Well, thank you, judges. We'll be coming back to you shortly. I'd also like to thank today's show sponsors, Fine Smith Designs, IMA Model Agency, Lalutka, and Miss Ebony International. So, let's get the show underway and welcome our first contestant, designer Sensual Sin Sorsen, with models Selena Hacks and Maddox Kessner onto the stage. Alrighty, so the female outfit is a 1920s Garbo flapper dress. It was inspired and designed around Hollywood's legendary screen actress and fashion icon, Greta Garbo. Selena Hacks is wearing that. And the male outfit, the Fairbanks, was inspired by Douglas Fairbanks, the swashbuckling actor, screenwriter, popular producer, and is worn by the dashing Maddox Kessner. So let's start with Wicca Merlin then. So do you want to start with the male or female, Wicca?
I would like to start with a male since this is rest already for me.
Go for it.
I like the color because it's not just simply black. So and the scarf is very nice. So it's a very nice addition, a very nice accessory, and the hat for sure. As for this times, I think the hats are great. Even if I missed a gun there, maybe we were talking about before about tummy guns that would fit perfectly. By the way, Sin herself as well looks really nice. And for the now I see the female. Now I can see Selena. Okay, that's the typical Charleston for me with a head part, and that totally fits for me in that theme. With the pearls are great, even if they're just styled with. But I like the head part that has that lightly Charleston touch, and I love the texture in general. She has a lot of folds, and I think she really did a great job on the texturing itself. I like it, and I think it fits the theme.
Awesome. Perfect. Let's go over then to Tatanka to see if he wants to add anything in at the end of that.
No, not actually. I agree with Wicker, and both of the outfits are pretty well done in details. So I can see every wrinkle and every single piece. I like it. I like it so far.
Awesome. Great. Well, nice feedback. Now, let me just check and see if we've got Sensual Sin Sorsen, if she'd like to say anything in feedback to the comments. Sin, hello.
Hello, Eddie. I finally get to talk. Tatanka and Wicca, I really appreciate the time we got to sit down and you guys give me some tips and stuff, and I have you guys to thank, for that. But thank you for your awesome feedback. I'm working hard on this.
Perfect.
I can see. Well, you're welcome.
Alrighty, thank you, Essential Sin. You can head backstage to your models now and relax until the end. So we'll see you again a little bit later. Alrighty, next up we are going to bring out designer Maiden Ushimawa with models Sora Tetham and Takeshi Kiyama. Now, this is what Maiden said: to make the clothes of this theme, I took inspiration from films set in the 20s. For the female dress, she wanted to represent the Charleston dancers with a modernized, bit modern, The dress for the man is a typical reporter of the 20s, owns a gun, but everyone had those years ago. Yeah, typical. They do. Shame not today as well. Right. Arisia Ashmoot, it is time to give some feedback on Maiden's outfits. Do you want to start with the male or female? You're the boss.
Let's start with the female, because it's the one I have requested now.
Alrighty. Okay. Oh, I think we lost Arisia. Technology. Anyway, alright, what we'll do then is we will move along. Well, we'll go to Tatanka then. Tatanka, we'll let you do the honors and give the feedback on the maidens. So if you would like to...
I'm already inspecting the female outfit, and I really love it, I have to say. I love the arm parts, this fur or whatever it is, or feathers. It's very nice, and the whole work she puts in details, the pearl necklace and this little spikes or ruffles or whatever this is on the hip part. I really like it. If you move around with the camera, it makes a really great effect. So I love it. The female one I love, so let's move over to the male one. For the male one, okay, I know it's the difficulties to make these kind of braces, or how is it called in English? The part who carries the pants? I don't know, but it's difficult to make a straight line. I know that, but she made it pretty good, and I like the gun. I really like the gun.
Awesome. There we go. Well, Maiden's got off to a good start. Thank you, Maiden. You can head backstage now with your models until the end of the show. So thank you very much. All right. Next up, we are going to bring contestant Misha Flanagan with models Rhonda Pennell and Clyde Saunders. Now, I like the way that Misha wrote this description. She wrote it like it was a news headline. It says, extra, extra, read all about it. Prohibition has been passed and crime is on the rise. Looks like we're going to be on another gangster type theme here that Misha's done. So we're going to bring out Clyde Saunders and Rhonda Pennell. And we will go back to Wicca. So let's go to Wicca Merlin. And when you're ready, Wicca,
I am ready, as always.
The best way to do it.
Yes. Oh, Rhonda looks very sweet. For me, it's a very nice dress, but maybe not as much as 20s as the ones we saw before, even if it's very nice. But I can't be wrong. That can be me. I think I always get in mind all the Charleston stuff and thingies, and I have. But what I like is the different layers she shows there, with a light one under it and the lace one above it. So it's pretty nice, but I don't get so much the 20th thingy. For the male, it looks like she used the same texture for the jacket and for the pants in two different ways. I would say I like it. It's very simple, but it does not pick up the 20s for me that much.
Anyway, all right, Tatanka, is there anything you would like to add?
Yes, I agree in most parts with Vika. It also reminds me more to the area between the 40s and 50s, maybe, especially the textures she used and this lace kind of dress. It's not really reminding me on the 20s. But what I like is that she uses a lot of prim layers to make it the lace parts of the female gown. Well, actually, I'm not 100% sure about the dress, but it's not the worst as well.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, thank you, Misha and the models. You guys can head backstage now, and we'll bring you out again towards the end of the show. Alright, next up is contestant number 4. Nefertiti Kimagawa is the designer, with models Sandra Schiavo and Sai Whitesong. Let's read a little bit about the description here. It's a hot summer day in Charleston, South Carolina. My French teacher's from there. Burley is taking a break from bootlegging alcohol to take his sweetheart Ava to the beach. Burley puts on his striped swimsuit and straw boater hat, then drives to pick up Ava in his 1927 Whippet Roadster. Nice. Ava is wearing a Styles grey and black swim dress with matching bloomers, socks and shiny strapped shoes. So it doesn't look like we've got Aricia back. She went on holiday last week, she's come back, and now she's not working properly. So we're going to go over to... Maybe her computer's still relaxed. We're going to go over to Tatanka then. So whenever you're ready... Tatanka?
Yes, I'm ready. I already inspected both. So what I really appreciate is that Nefertiti now is working more on textures, on the layers, because in the past shows she was more working with prims and was slightly moving around working with the layers, and now I can see that she really does a good job with the highlights and also placing the wrinkles in the right place and stuff like this. So this is a really plus to this week for Nefertiti. Also the male one, I love the idea of doing that old-fashioned swimsuit. It's brilliant. I like it.
Awesome. Nice. Well, we actually have Nefertiti with us. So Nef, is there anything you would like to say in response to Tatanka's comments?
I just want to say thank you very much. I really did want to show you that I'm not just, elaborate, intricate prims, but I was very good at, getting better at texturing, and I wanted to show that, I could pull off, textures, and I wanted to do something different because, if we're talking Charleston, in the summer, it's hot. They're going to the beach. So I didn't want them to just be gangsters. I want them to, go to the beach and have fun. Just show the fun side of the 1920s, which was the swimwear and going to the beach and having fun.
I love the idea.
Thank you.
Very nice. I just picture it on a beach now. Wake up, Eddie. Sorry. All right. Well, thank you, Nefertiti. You can head backstage now with your mother, Sandra and Sai, and we'll see you at the end. Alrighty, contestant number 5, we're going to bring up next, designer Inga Wind, with models Risa Frilla and Daniele Eberhardt. So let's read a little bit of a description. Now the female outfit is called Josephine, and it's an elegant comeback to the jazzy 20s flapper style dresses sprinkled with tiny ornaments and pearl strands along the edges of the 2-layered top. And the male outfit, modeled by Daniele, is called Joe. It's a classic suit for the old school Tommy gun story lovers. Love it. Love a good Tommy gun story. Alright, so we are going to go to Wicker Merlin. Miss Merlin.
I'm here.
What do you think of Inga's designs then for the 20s theme?
First of all, I have to say she amazes me every week again with her textures. She does such a nice texture work. It's really amazing. I really think she hit the theme with a female one, with those sweet little headpiece and the short dress. I simply love it. And as I said, she does a hell of a good job on the texture work itself. So I'm just amazed. I really love it. And for me, it's 20s. And for the male one, let me come over. Maybe the female one is more 20s than the male one, but if you look at the textures of the suit as well, you can see all those details and all those little things she plays around with and the head. So for me, I totally like it. I really like it.
Awesome, very nice. Thank you, Wicker. All right, Tanka. Do you agree with Wicker? Disagree?
I do in most of the parts. The female one I really love. This is, I see this and I'm back in the 20s in some Charleston bar, but the male one is it looks a little bit painted for me. You know, it looks a little bit a little bit unreal. So it's kind of a painting, but she really spent much more time, I guess, on the female one. And I know she is always afraid of doing the male ones, but I'm pretty sure she can improve. I'm pretty sure about that.
Alrighty. All right. Well, thank you, judges. Thank you, Inga and Daniele Rissa. You guys can head back now and don't get too comfortable, because we'll be bringing you out a little bit later on for the results. Alright, contestant number 6 is designer Vanessa Jinks, and her models are Veronica Kresner and Maddox Kessner. Now the Maddox Kessner, did I say Maddox Kessner? Did I say something else? Alright, so the male outfit that Maddox is wearing is called Capone, very gangster name, and the female outfit that Veronica is wearing for us is called Flapper Girl. I like it. Now we still don't have Aricia by the looks of things, so we're going to go straight over to Tatanka to give his feedback on Vanessa's designs. Tatanka, what do you think?
I like both of them. The male one is really looks really dangerous to me, and it's such an evil guy. He's the mean one, not me. So, and what I like is that she used those brims, sculpted parts of the pants, and it's really detailed, and it's very hard to do these pinstripes on the pants. And this is one, I have to say, this is one of the best pinstripe pants I've seen so far. So I really like it. For the female one, the only thing I have to complain is that you cannot find strapless stockings in the 20s.
So are you overall
the rest I like. And another thing maybe she could have done a little bit better is using another attachment point for the feather boa. It moves a little bit strange when she is moving, but it's pretty well done.
Awesome. Alrighty, well thank you for that, Tatanka, and thank you, Vanessa, Maddox, Veronica. You guys can head backstage now. Oh, she's a nice smiley face. Yay. She must have been happy with that. Alrighty, so we're going to bring out contestant number 7, who is the designer's name is Calibria Capello, with models Selena Hacks and Takeshi Kiyama. Now, the female outfit is called Deco 20, and it's going back to the Roaring 20s. This outfit borrows its inspiration from Chanel's Art Deco style, marrying art and Far East elements. And the male outfit is called Elliot Ness. I like that name. The men of the 20s were equally stylish, wearing sporting. In the era of Elliot Ness, this outfit was a commonplace that still holds up today. The stylish double-breasted blazer in black and white pinstripe is a bold look for the period set upon. White slacks made for the perfect look. Alrighty, so let's see where we're going. We're going to go to Wicker Merlin then. Wicker, start with whomever, Selena or Takeshi.
I would like to start with Kashi because he was standing longer here, so I already cammed on him. I really like the jacket with the stripes, and it's not just the usual suit. So, and I like the hat as well. I'm not sure if it's part of the outfit, but I like those brown hat for the. It makes him looking like an Italian gangster slightly, even the skin he's wearing. So, the white pants maybe for me have a little bit less of shadows and lights on it, and it looks very plain. So I like the jacket and the bow tie much more. But basically, I think he looks like an Italian gangster out of the 20s for me. For Selena, I like the jacket a lot because it's not the usual shaping, maybe. For the skirt, I'm not sure because I'm seeing something brown. I think it's not supposed to be there. So I just see the jacket, and I like the combination of the black and the red texture. But I think the skirt will be missing for me on this outfit. And I like the hat. I really like the hat she's wearing. Yes, I was the kid.
And looking like a 90s, 20s Italian gangster is not a bad thing.
That's true. And now I see the outfit fully dressed. Okay, now I see the skirt as well. So I think I really like it, and I especially the hat part I like.
Awesome. Alrighty, well let's move over to Tatanka, see if he's got anything to throw in there.
Well, I want to say that what I already did is that I hate the pants. I really hate these white pants because the top of the male part is really well done, and these pants just like that it isn't rest or something. So this is really something hurting my eye for this outfit. For the female one, it's a well done 20-year street outfit. I can see a lot of details in doing the shadows, but what I miss is a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more buttons or whatever on the sculpties, because if you use sculpties, you can easily place some more prims on it. So just making a little bit more pop out. It's well done. I like it, but it's really simple. And the male one again, the top is brilliant. The pants are horrible. I'm sorry.
Oh, hate is a very strong word. That's the first time I've ever heard you say you hate something on this show.
Yes, because you can use white. You can use white on doing layers, but then you have really to work on the white. And I cannot see any wrinkles or faults or shadows or highlights or anything on these pants. So it's just like a newbie layer you can get out of the you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean. I think we know what you mean. I think you've clarified your feelings on the pants. Now let's see if Calibria has anything to say on this, on your remarks there. Kalia, do you have anything to say?
I understand what you say about the pants and the whites. I was like, we talked about white before, and I did some research, and I thought I had it. I just didn't want it coming across as gray because I wanted to do a white pant. So I guess I needed to put up my contrast a little bit more on the pants because there are wrinkles there. There's all these little indentations and burns and stuff. But I guess I didn't increase it and put enough contrast so it's more readily visible. But it's there, especially like the wrinkles behind the leg and the crease down the center, down the front of the white pant. And I tried to put as much time as I did in the actual jacket with the pants, but the pants, they were a challenge, and I still need to work some more on white.
Yeah, do that. It's. I know it's hard, but there are pretty simple tricks just to make out a real good texture out of the white pants or skirt or whatever you use white for. But there you have to know those tricks, and then you can work with white. As long you don't use them, just avoid working on white things. This is just
all right. Take that advice on board, Kelia, and thank you so much. You can now head backstage with the models, Takeshi and Selena, and we'll see you guys a little bit later, so thank you very much. Alright, it is time to bring out contestant number 8. Lexi Vargas is the designer with models Sora Tatam and Clyde Saunders. The female outfit is called Darlin. Liberating in vintage peacock green, Darlin is a sexy drop-waisted flapper-style dress with embroidered peacock feathers accenting the bosom. Ooh, the bosom. I've always liked that word. And the male outfit is called Deco. The matching male outfit called Deco is a classic short double-breasted suit with intricate peacock feather trim and lapels. Alrighty, so let's go over to Wicker Merlin. And let's see what you think of Lexi's designs for the theme today.
First of all, he hit the theme for me, and I have to say that I'm really amazed by how many work Lexi puts in that stuff. I know him for his clothing for a little bit longer, and I have to say he really, really works on that stuff. Every week he brings some new textures, every week he brings some new stuff, and it goes every week for me. It looks better and better, and I really like the for sure. It's again the head part. With a band on the head that makes those lightly Charleston look with the feathers, and I like that he decided for a color. So the green and the different shades of green, I really like them. For the male, let me come over a little bit. I love the head a lot, and with the detail of the headband as well. The collar and the tie. I think I love the textures as well he used, and even with the color as well on the green thingy. And I love those texture that he used for the tie as well, because that makes for me a lightly touch of the 20s as well. Overall, I would say I really like it, and as I said, I'm amazed by what he's coming up each week, and I think he really puts an effort in that whole designing he does for that show. So thank you.
Very nice. Alrighty, let's go to Tatanka, see if Tatanka's got anything he would like to quickly add to that.
No, in this part, I totally agree with Vika. It's amazing, both of them.
Awesome.
Good texture work.
Lexi, is there anything quickly you would like to say in response to Wicker and Tatanka's comments they've just given?
I think I was inspired by dyeing Easter eggs with children this weekend. Oh, this has been so much. I was working every spare minute that I could get away from company all week long. Phew, I'm just glad this week made it.
Awesome.
Thank you all.
Alright, well, thank you, Lexi. Clyde and Sora, you guys can head backstage now, and we'll be bringing you out again a little bit towards the end when we announce the results. Alright, next up is contestant number 9, Carissa Silversmith, with models Rhonda Pennell and Cy Whitesong. For the 1920s theme, Carissa immediately thought flappers and suits, but decided to take a more casual route. This innocent couple will be sure to turn heads in Touche's matching sailored outfits. Both of Touche's male and female outfits are fun, basic, and highly detailed, appropriate for a day at the beach, have a swim, or set sail off into the sea together. Aww, nice. That's another nice love story there. Alright, let's go to Tatanka then and see what Tatanka has to say.
I will start with the female because the male isn't dressed for me yet. So I'm totally amazed of her skills working with layers and textures, and she has such a good eye for using these kind of shadows and highlights on the folds. And the only thing she can improve is, but this I say every show, is make sure that the clothes are not too painted, not like a painting, because you have the opinion in Second Life, for example, if you use buttons, you can use print buttons as well, and this makes it much more looking much more realistic. So don't paint too much, just focus on the details you already do, the wrinkles and shadows and all stuff like this. And use also some print parts if and when you can use them.
Alrighty. Carissa, is there anything you would like to say in response to the comments there that Tatanka gave? No? No? Okay. I'll say it for her. Thank you so much, Tatanka. I appreciate the feedback. There you go. Alrighty, well, I like the way you said you're welcome as well. That's good. Alrighty, well, thank you, Carissa. You can head backstage now. And thank you, Rhonda and Sai also. We'll see you again a little bit later. Now going to welcome contestant number 10, who is Thetra Blackheart, is the designer with models Sandra Schiavo and Daniele Eberhardt. The smooth criminal is the envy of all women, especially the ones who are naughty at heart. This flapper dress embraces a woman's body with retro fabrics and colors of ecru, heather, and periwinkle. Interesting. And the male suit also. What a picture for the perfect 1920s gangster. All right, we are going to go to Wicker Merlin because we still don't have Arisia back. Unbelievable. I think Arisia needs to pay 100 linden for every contestant she misses. How about that, everybody?
Oh, don't be so hard. She tries to log in all the time and she cannot.
Add a little bit of spice. Right, Wicker. Alright, I'll be good. I'll be good.
Yes, better be good. That's totally for me a couple. Now I crashed. Amazing. I can't give the feedback because I saw the outfit.
And now Wicker has to give 100 linden for every person that she misses now.
No, but I'm watching the screen and I'm watching the live show, so I can comment it nevertheless.
Oh, okay.
The female one as well. So that's for me a perfect couple of the 20s. I really like the Charleston outfit she has, with all the feathers and the little boa or kind of a boa thingy, and the headband. And I love the texture work. She combines a lot of different textures and very sexy from the back, as I see the live stream right now. Now if we can move over to the male one. No, the male one is too far out, so better ask Tatanka for that, and I try to look back.
Okay, Tatanka, if you want to comment on the male outfit then that Daniele's wearing.
I already inspected both, and both are an amazing trim and texture work. So I really can say, for me, these both outfits are the best so far.
Ooh, very nice. There you go. Positive feedback there, Thetra. Thank you. You can head backstage now. Thank you, Daniele and Sandra too. All right, it's now time to go on to contestant number 11. Designer Marita Overland and models Risa Frilla and Maddox Kessner. Now Risa Frilla is wearing the female version of Roaring Twenties knee-length skirt in orange and black lace, complements the leather jacket with fur collar and lapels. The hat is matching with an orange flower and black feathers. And Maddox Kessner is wearing the male version of Roaring Twenties, black and orange pinstripe slacks matching the burnt orange dress shirt with collar, cuff links, cuffs, and striped tie. Nice. Alrighty, so let's go to Tatanka then, because I'm coming around and you're the only judge there. This is horrible.
So it's my private show today.
Yeah, it's the Tatanka show.
Great.
Exactly. All right, over to you to comment.
I'm at the male outfit at the moment with my camera, and it's well done from the texture work, but I don't like the colors that much. But this is a personal thing. The finish is well done. For the female one, I have the same problem with this brown skirt, but this was typical 20s. I have to agree with that. I know the jacket. I know this print jacket. So I cannot give too much props to this jacket only for the texturing, because I know this jacket is pre-made in the way it is shown here, almost. So I like it, but for me it's not the best today.
Okay then. Marita, is there anything you would like to say to Tatanka or in response to the feedback?
Well, the prim jacket I had some problems with because I wanted to do a fur boa on top, but the alpha of the fur boa was clashing with the sculpt and it was looking see-through-ish, and it's not rezzing all the way for me today, so I'm not sure how it's looking, but yeah. But thanks for your opinion. I tried my best, and I really took shadows in mind and really tried to do shadows and creases on the men's.
You will survive today, so don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
That's great. Go and crack open the champagne now, I guess.
So far. Let's see what the others come up with.
Alrighty. All right. Well, thank you, Marita. Thank you, Rissa and Maddox. You guys can head backstage now, and we're going to bring out contestant number 12. We're heading towards the last three now, so we're going to bring out contestant number 12, Bubble Cyberstar, with models Veronica Krasna and Takeshi Kiyama. Now, the female outfit that Bubble Cyberstar created is called Myrna, and it's inspired by the vintage era actresses. And the male outfit, which is modeled by Takeshi Kiyama, is called Elliot, and is undoubtedly the greatest enemy of Al Capone. Nice. Alrighty, so let's go to now. Wicca, are you back with us? Can you see? Are you here?
I'm here, but I cannot see anything yet.
You cannot see? Okay, then we'll go back over to Tatanka then. It is really the Tatanka show today. You're like the survivor.
Yeah, it seems like.
Oh, it's great. You win. You're through to next week. Alright, so Tatanka, feel free to give the feedback.
I have a close eye on the male one, and I really like it. Some parts of the prims are also not completely rest for me, so I cannot tell much about the texture, but as far I can see is the texture work on the layers is pretty nice, and it's the same thing with the pinstripes. I know it's very, very difficult to go with the avatar and trying to get a straight line, so I know it's a difficult work. The code, as far as I can see it, I don't know if I'm really not wrong, because for me it's a little bit blurry on the chest part, so I don't know if it's a resin issue, but I think it's the texture itself, so there could be worked out a little bit more also on the back part where the color is meeting the back of the coat. A little bit more working on matching the colors, the shades of the color in this part. And the female one is a very, very good lace texture she used, but what she can do, or what you can do, is to sharpen up the texture before you upload them, so you have a much better result. And also work, I always say the same, work with drop shadows. You get a much better result if you're working with drop shadows behind as well when you use lace parts, especially when you use lace parts. So, but it's a nice work, so I don't have that much to complain.
Okay then. Well, we have Veronica Krasner. I think is going to translate what she got of that to Bubble, but we'll let you do that backstage, Veronica, because we need to get the other contestants out. And so thank you, Bubble, Takeshi and Veronica. You guys can head backstage now. Oh, look, we've been joined on the stage by somebody. Smile. Alrighty. All right, number 13, contestant number 13 now. We have 2 more to do. This is designer Rogue Falconer with models Selena Hacks and Clyde Saunders. Now, Rogue's female outfit is called Roaring Lace, and this 20s inspired dress features a deep green pattern fabric with a lace cut out that spans the back and the front of the dress, and the male outfit is called Roaring Plaid. This 20s inspired men's outfit is definitely something you'd see in the 20s, featuring a white button-down top, a green button vest that was created using the same green pattern fabric used on the female version, completed with a collar and tie tucked into the vest. Very nice. Alrighty, so I think Wicker did crash again. Ugh, unbelievable. So we're going to go back to the Tatanka show, and Tatanka, you could give the feedback on Rogue Falconer's outfit.
Yes, but I have also some issues today with the racing. I think we should complain to Linden that they shouldn't do the update every week we do the show. So
I know. Talk about timing, right? Okay.
Yeah, okay. It's not my personal taste. These both outfits. It's pretty well done. She could have worked a little bit more on the sculpted part of the jacket for the female one. It's not that good matching the white of the jacket, but this is also the same problem with the white. I miss also the contrast. I miss the shadows and the highlights and this popping out this white a little bit more. And for the male one is pretty much the same. I don't know, I see at the moment the model with breasts, so I suppose this should not be there. But
breasts.
Yes, I do. This is so weird today. But I like the idea of the pants, of this kind of riding pants, because they were pretty popular in the 20s. So for the male one, I have to say I really like it.
Awesome. Alrighty, well, thank you, Rogue. Thank you, Clyde. Selena, you guys can head back now. We've got one more contestant now to bring out, the final contestant, before we bring everybody back and the judges announce the result, or I will announce the result. Anyway, next contestant is Vixen Dagger with models Sora Tam and Sai Whitesong. Now, the women's outfit, rather than a standard flapper outfit, Vixen decided to take on the emergence of Art Deco. To complete this look, she composed the dress with classic Art Deco color scheme of silver and black, a black feather boa, long pearl necklace, and matching bonnet. And the male outfit, she chose not to go with the gangster suit and instead went for the paperboy look. Very nice. Now, Wicker, are we safe to come to you? Are we safe? Can we? Can't we?
I still see nothing I have to say.
No.
Yes. I just can't watch the live stream, that's all.
Okay, back to Tatanka then.
Okay, starting with the male one. The idea of using this texture I really like, but same here. I have my issues with the white of the shirt, and for me the whole texture. Yes, on the collar part, I prefer prim ties and prim collars, because you see if he is moving, it looks quite weird. So for this outfit, I really would appreciate if she uses some kind of prim collar or a sculpted collar and a prim tie. It would pop up the outfit much more. But the texture I like so far. For the female one, I really love it. It's really sexy, and it's kind of this burlesque thing, and looks very, very sexy and totally 20s. I love it. The female one I love.
Awesome. Perfect. Now, Wicca, I know you can see now, so is there anything like very, very quickly that you would like to say?
I have not much to add. I totally agree with Tatanka, and I like the female one way more because the as he said, there are few painted parts on the male one. I would have loved to see as prims, but the female one is totally amazing.
Alrighty, thank you. Well, thank you, Vixen. You may as well stay out here because it is now time to bring all of the designers of today's show, 14, and the the models. Sorry, so let's just say a big round of applause here and a big thank you to the models: Takeshi Kiyama, Clyde Saunders, Cy Whitesong, Daniele Eberhardt, Maddox Kessner, Rhonda Pennell, Veronica Krasner, Rissa Frilla, Sandra Tatham, Sora Tatham, Selena Hacks. Alrighty, so we're going to welcome everybody back on stage now and ready for this, because it is time for the results. Now, we are going to be getting rid of 2 contestants today. Last week, contestant Nuala McMora was ejected from the show. I like how I put that. Was ejected from the show. And this week, we are going to be getting rid of 2 contestants. So all the designers are on stage now. We've got Sensual Sin Sorsen, Maiden Oshimawa, Misha Flanagan, Nefertiti Kimagawa, Inga Wind, Vanessa Jinx, Calabria Capello, Lexi Vargas, Carissa Silversmith, Thetra Blackheart, Marita Overland, Bubble Cyberstar, Rogue Falconer, and the last we saw today, Vixen Dagger. So, whilst the judges prepare their results and whilst they send me the 2 names of the people who shall be leaving today, the theme of the show was 20s, and I think we can safely say that we've seen some very nice outfits today, and so a lot of good feedback from the judges, even though we had a few crashy moments between Wicca, Arisia, Tatanka seemed to survive it all. But we've seen a very nice collection of outfits today, I must say. Whilst the judges are coming up with the results, I would like to thank our sponsors once more of the show: Fine Smith Designs, IMA Modeling Agency, Lulutka, and Miss Ebony International, along with the Best of a Sound magazine, M&M Creations, and True Textures, because the show would not be possible without those. So, now, this is where the show gets very tense, I think it is. I think is the right word, all the contestants. Now, what I did last week was something very, very mean. Where I would do 1 person each and say whether you're in or not, and then I would leave it down to the final 2. I've been watching too many reality TV shows to see how they do that. Maybe I won't do it today. Maybe today I'll bring out 4 people. 2 of you will be the people that are leaving. 2 of you will stay. So everybody else will be staying. So the other 2 will be a maybe. Maybe you'll stay. I'm sorry. I've got to do it for the TV. I'm sorry about this. It's not my fault. People are killing me here on stage. They're typing nasty things. Alrighty, well, it looks like I have the 2 names. It looks like I have the 2 names of the people who are going to be going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call 4 people. 2 of you will be safe. 2 of you will be leaving. So, let me bring these 4 people. Alrighty, so I want Misha Flanagan to come forward, please. Carissa Silversmith. Lexi Vargas and Calabria Capello. Can you four please stay tuned, because 2 of you shall be going, 2 of you will be staying. Alright. Lexi Vargas, you're going to be staying. So congratulations. So either Calabria, Misha, Carissa, 2 of you will be going, 1 of you will be staying. So the person staying out of the 3 of you is Carissa Silversmith. Oh, which means Misha Flanagan and Calabria Capello, you 2 are out of the competition, unfortunately. The competition ends here for you. Congratulations to the rest of you, the other 12. You will be back next week. And I think what we need to do is go over to Tatanka to find out what next week's theme is. So designers, stay tuned. So Tatanka, what have they got to do next week?
Next week they have to do something with leather and lace, but I don't want to see actually rocker outfits or something. I want to see couture. That means matching leather with lace, which is not easy, and make it couture, which is even more difficult. So let's see what they come up with next week. And please let me say to also the ones who are leaving today, you did a good job so far, and you are picked out of 80 designers, so everyone is a winner yet so far. So don't worry about being dismissed, and go on with your work.
Awesome. Well, thank you, judges. Thank you to Aricia, to Wicca and Tanker. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the contestants. Commiserations to Calabria and Misha, but everybody else, we'll see you same time next week. Join us here on, and all the outfits, by the way, that you've seen today are available at the end of every show and the SL Couture Mall, which is on the Colt District Sim. I'd like to thank our sponsors once again. Find Smith Designs, IMA Model Agency, Lulutica, Miss Ebony International, and Bustle, True Textures, M&M Creations. So until next time, be safe, I guess is the way we could say it. Bye.
You